Tonight, Donald Trump is firing back at accusations of inappropriate behavior, calling it pure fiction.
And the First Lady was on the campaign trail today, saying all of this has shaken her to the core.
CBS 2's Dick Brennan joins us with today's developments. Dick.
Yeah, lots of developments. Donald Trump spoke for more than 40 minutes today, responding to the new allegations. He says it's no coincidence they come as Hillary Clinton has to respond to a wave of WikiLeaks, which many had thought would be the real October surprise of this campaign. Now, with less than 4 weeks to go to the election, Trump says he's the victim of smears.
These claims are all fabricated. They're pure fiction and they're outright lies.
Donald Trump reacting from newly surfaced allegations that he inappropriately touched women.
All of a sudden, his hands were all over me.
The New York Times reported the story of Jessica Leeds and another woman, both who made claims against Trump. Leeds says Trump forcibly touched her on a plane in the 1980s.
He was like an octopus. It was like he had 6 arms.
A writer from People magazine, Natasha Stoyanov, says during a 2005 interview at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort that he was pushing me against the wall and forcing his tongue down my throat. Trump pointed out that Stoyanov never wrote about the incident and said it never could have happened.
The area was a public area, people all over the place. Take a look. You take a look. Look at her words. You tell me what you think. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Trump says he's planning legal action against the Times and blasted the writers of the piece.
We already have substantial evidence to dispute these lies.
But the writers of the story stand by it.
There are no anonymous quotations in this story. These are people who are putting their names and their reputations by the claims that were described in these stories.
First Lady Michelle Obama was on the campaign trail today, and while she never mentioned his name, she blasted the Republican nominee.
Strong men who are truly role models, don't need to put down women to make themselves feel powerful. People who are truly strong lift others up.
In the meantime, the Clinton campaign continues to face a steady stream of WikiLeaks. In a 2015 email titled Needy Latinos, Clinton campaign chair John Podesta urged Clinton to call former Energy Secretary Federico Pena, who is close to committing but carrying some baggage, and former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, notwithstanding the fact that he can be a blank. Clinton did not mention the controversy during a stop in San Francisco at a campaign office. Instead, she told workers to focus on the issues.
We've already learned who Donald Trump is. What we have to prove in this election is who we are and what we stand for.
Now, in a letter responding to Mr. Trump's request for a retraction, the New York Times told his attorney, quote, "We decline to do so." They wrote that if Mr. Trump disagrees, they welcome the opportunity to have a court set him straight. For a copy of that entire letter, go to our website, cbsnewyork.com.